Right then, here we go. Famalicao in the white and blue from right to left, taking on a very hungover Patronus.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be different from Fama because, again, like I said, there was chink of armour. I don't think the Saturday is how Fam would want to end that Saturday, if I'm honest.
No,
And
no.
it gave everyone hope that in these knockout rounds, one and done, anything could happen.
I think they're going to play angry today, and that's either going to be they're going to come out all guns blazing and play really, really well, or they're going to really struggle to kind of, like you said, Domino, they lost the last game of Saturday. So it's going to go one of two ways. I know that's sitting on the fence, but that's what I'm going to do at 9
Yep.
o'clock in the morning.
Not much else you can do different.
Interesting. Polga into Tazia, gets the shot off. Dizzy tips it round the post.
Dizzy, I know Patronus weren't at their high standards, if I'm honest, but Dizzy had a good tournament, I think.
Yeah, he did. He did. Chatterfy at the back post. Dizzy comes and claims. Nicely done from that man. 7 minutes in. Goalless. All Fama at the moment, as you may very well expect. As we saw yesterday, though, they are beatable, Domino. They are human. We think.
Maybe it's their master plan, 8-ball, lead everyone to a fault sense security.
That's not a bad tactic to
And then be like, actually, don't low block us, you can beat us.
Taziek has looked lively so far. Nogueira into Polga's feet, shifts it across, there is the low-driven shot, and a great finish from Fama. Boos in the crowd. They do not care. It is the hitman. Polga slots that one home from about 18 yards. What a finish that is.
8-ball, the mechanics on the man. And to be fair, if you think about the fancy flip-flap ball roll or anything, it was just a stand on the ball.
Yep.
And we've seen him do it 4 times now. Is that kind of finish, that low-driven. The guy's got it in his locker.
Yep, 4 goals for Polga this tournament. Here he is again, slides it through to his makeshift strike partner, who, to be honest, deserves a lot of credit for that first goal. Created that, peeling off to the wing. Like I said, he looks lively, and then Polga steps up and takes all the plaudits. Nogueira intercepts that well, just as it was starting to look a bit promising for Patronus. 13 minutes in. Polga, good hold-up play, very deep. That back line for Famalicao, your guess is as good as mine. All playing on not their own accounts. Nogueira, no, it's not Nogueira, it's NGK. Reese does well, keeps it in, and I'm not sure what that's going to be. It's going to be a goal kick.
Fama looking at Fama's best at the minute, 8-ball?
Yeah, this is the best I've seen him this weekend. Best I've seen him looking this weekend, and that's a dangerous thing for everybody here. Hence the boos, Domino.
Yeah, yeah. We always said it's hard shoes to fill, 8-ball.
Polga from range, Dizzy equal to it once again. A couple of the Patronus boys there standing up to congratulate Dizzy on that save. I do think he'll probably be called into action again, and immediately from the corner, Patronus need to dig in deep here. They're getting dragged into deep waters. Polga. Good block by Weeze.
Do you think the 9 AM start is a factor for anyone, 8-ball?
I'm not saying
honest question for both teams.
NGK. I mean, it seems to be working very well in Famalicao's favor right now.
Yep.
They wanted an early start, I think. They wanted to wrong some rights from yesterday, and that's exactly what they are doing. 2 goals to 0.
And 8-ball, I don't think Patronus has laid a glove yet.
No, they haven't.
In a sense of just getting up to the other side of the pitch, retaining the ball, something that they can hold on to or build, really, like any building blocks.
Yeah, something to give them an actual bit of hope or morale, but at the moment,
it's 2-on-3.
The chat is saying it looks like a different Fama side. I agree. This is an angry Fama side. We said it was going to go one of 2 ways. They were either going to rock up and try and put wrongs right, or they were not going to show up. And unfortunately for Patronus and the rest of the LAN, they've shown up. Long way to go, though.
Yep. And like I said, funnier things have happened, 8-ball. The times on Patronus' side. One goal here, you know the quality they do have in that team.
Oh, yeah.
So one goal, a little bit of confidence, and no matter how it comes, could change the landscape of the game.
Yeah, and don't forget now, Sunday, it is one and done. You lose, you go home. And I think Fama will thrive under that pressure. They didn't have the
Ah.
pressure yesterday, so they didn't have to perform. Today they do, and they don't want to go home early.
Yeah, I think they're that kind of team, 8 Ball. Do you know when you've got to stand up and be counted?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
one of those teams. Viewers
absolutely.
did have that man on the left-hand side there streaming through. Chose to go the other way, but Fama pick up possession.
And they're streaming forward as well. Here's Polga. Creativo back post. NGK already got a goal to his name today. Back to the original crosser. 34 minutes gone. Nogueira. All Fama so far. Nayshaw tried to go down the line. Weens does
I tell
well.
you what, I can hear a lot more different, 8 Ball, is the communication on the Fama side.
Yeah.
I can noticeably hear it talking to each other.
Oh, and they're talking well, and it's all going to be positive stuff at the moment because they are ripping this Patronus side apart. Nicholas B does well there. Plays through the press as well, which not many people can do. Weens escapes his man. Luis FIFA makes something of it. Good feet from him, but again, the press. Counter press this time by Nicholas B as well. Everybody be pressing. But it is Fama.
Fantastic work there.
In the nick of time as well, because there were plenty of white shirts up in support there. It's just something Fama need to be careful of, I think.
I just think, yeah, if they're going for that kill.
Here we go. It's Smudger.
Oh, 8 Ball. I told you, a goal changes everything. It changes landscapes of games, and it's the only time they've been in Fama's box, but it's been in Fama's net.
It's a very popular goal here in the stadium. It halves the deficit. And like you said, Domino, anything can happen. And anything just did happen. I think it's Smudger's first goal of the tournament. And what a time to get it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think it came from Luis FIFA, just showing a little bit of trickery and picking up the ball and being positive with it.
Yeah.
A lot of time it's been passive side-side. When Luis FIFA's got it, lost it twice, but he's made positive strides forward. It's just creating that little bit of doubt in the defenders.
And he's a maverick at the best of times, but on a hangover as well. I mean, expect the unexpected from that man.
Yeah.
And as you can see in the top left-hand corner, that will take us through to half-time. What a time to score. Smudger, I can see him now. He's got a big smile on his face. 2-1. I think
Half a job done, though.
I think they'll take that.
Absolutely 8 Ball. I think after the first 15 minutes, first 20 minutes when they conceded 2 goals, and then they were sinking. It was like they were in quicksand at the minute. They were the Fama were all over them. They got a little bit of spell of play. And again, as soon as they got in the box, they got the shot there and they scored. It's going to be an interesting second half. Going into the second half, would you say the morale is more with the Fama or the Patronus?
I don't know now. I think that goal has the potential to just put a seed of doubt in some of these Fama boys' minds. And don't get me wrong, they've been there. They've not only worn the t-shirt, they probably designed the t-shirt themselves. But it's a LAN. It's a different kettle of fish. There's a very, very strange atmosphere here today. I mean, you heard, I'll let you decide at home, but you heard the noise when Fama scored and when Patronus scored. So I'll just leave you with that.
And that is not from the teams alone that are playing.
No, exactly that. Exactly that. Morning, everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for joining bright and early. Enjoying your coffee, enjoying your bacon sarnies. We've been fed and watered, actually, so we've done quite well to turn that around. I can't lie. More importantly, we showered. No, not together.
Hey, pause.
That was Friday. Right, back to the action then. Those of you just joining us, it's Fama in the white and blue. And it's Patronus in, I don't know what color kit that is, but it's a fancy kit. It's the dark kit, though. Taziak into his strike partner. Gets it back from him,
fantastic.
That was a 1-2-3-4. Dreezy, edge of the box. Travella's it through. Dizzy's happy to let that bounce. Someone says cool heights on Fama. Lewis FIFA, the Maverick. Van Mav tries to slide it through to no avail. And As good as Patronus have done to get back
Stop
into this
that
game.
ball, 8-ball. Oh my.
Well, you asked and he did it.
Yeah, fair play. That was unbelievable.
And what I was going to say, Domino, is as good as Patronus have been, they are still a goal behind in a knockout scenario.
But they are still hungover.
And they are still, if anything, more hungover.
Don't worry, it's a sobering experience playing Fama.
Yeah, I bet. They've got their goal.
Lewis.
FIFA, good thing from them. And something. Oh, crossbar. He can't get on the end of it as well.
That man playing on 4 cans of Red Bull and 2 hours sleep.
2 cigarettes. Wow, that's magic.
He's
Here
there
he is
again.
again. Wow, and I tell you what, Domino, it wasn't just the initial shot that hit the crossbar. It was the follow-in from the right midfielder, and EA just would not lock it onto it. And that, I think, is arguably more depressing for Patronus and Patronus fans. Reese heads it down. Taken down by Smudger. Big save by Andrew Martins. Kept alive by Chatify. Oh!
8-ball, what am I watching?
Wow.
I tell you what, it's different, 8-ball. The atmosphere is different. The tension is different. I felt it. I looked straight away at the Famalicao.
My voice cannot go at 9:30 in the morning.
It's going to go 8-ball because this game, I tell you what, if you want to be woke up in the morning, don't get a coffee, just put this game on.
Wow. What have Fama got in the locker? In response, here is Creativo.
What a save, Dries.
They have met a man in fine form. Dizzy throws himself into the net. One of the most hungover people on that team as well, but his reactions are still there. Sign of a world-class goalkeeper, perhaps. Chatify heads home. Dizzy collects.
And for those people that can't see the clock, 60 minutes have been played, 30 minutes left. And they're jeering misplaced passes from this Fama team, hoping they don't have to play them.
Nayshaw cuts it back to Nogueira. What a game. Polga, called by Reese with an assist to his name.
Here's that man. Oh my.
Dispossessed, NGK, Dreezy, Nogueira. The names, Domino, the world-class names.
That's an unbelievable ball, a raking ball through. It should
Fletch
go for
does
a corner.
well. Fletch does well twice, but it will fall at the feet of Polga. Nayshaw turns, stabs it in. Chatify does well. It's going to need a second one. It does, but it's going to come straight back. One back by the goal scorer. Smudger loses out, though. Creativo beats his man. He's got half a yard. Breaks into the box. Cuts it to the back stick. There's Fletch, but it's going to fall at the feet of Taziak. Good skills, but Fletch is there. It's rinse and repeat at the moment. Fama doing really well to keep this pressure on. But Patronus doing really well to keep them out at the moment. Blocked by Matt DJ. Excellent stuff from him, as per usual.
I know Patronus are going into a little bit of shell at the minute. They just got to keep that mentality, 8-ball, off the 2-1 down and keep the momentum going, because they've got a long time, 20 virtual minutes, to do this against Fama, and it's a very, very hard task. They need to switch back on and think they're 1 goal down, because the way they were playing 8-ball up till that second goal, incredible.
I don't even think it's their attitude, Domino. I think it's Fama's attitude. They are, they're angry. They're angry and slightly anxious looking over, but more angry than anything.
I mean, I saw Johnny's face and the scowl is there, but to be fair, I've never seen him spar, so.
And correction, it was Reese who put that ball in the net. He got the actual first knockdown as well, so I thought he got the assist, but no, he's the grey hair. It was him who equalised for his side. He'll remember that for years to come. Tell his grandchildren.
If Patronus manage to cause this upset, it turns this competition on its head.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And don't forget, boys and girls, it is straight up knockout. So if there is no winner in 90 minutes, we will be going through its viewers to extra time and penalties. We may very well not need that, though. Here's Ween, swings it in. Everything for... Oh, my God! What have I just seen?
8-ball!
What have I just seen? The turnaround is complete. A 50-50 in the air.
Oh, my.
Ween's on the line. It's 1 yard out. He's put it home. Arguably the most important goal of his career. 3-2 Patronus. You would have got very good money on that at half-time, I'll tell you that.
10 virtual minutes left, 8 ball. 10 virtual minutes left for this tournament to get turned upside down.
Goosebumps.
8 ball. 8 ball. I have no words. I'm not even commentating the minute 8 ball. I'm just spectating it.
Oh my. Oh my. I mean, Fama, they don't need to be patient. They need kitchen sink. They need the whole utility room, dining table, everything.
Every tackle's being cheered here.
3-2. I mean, what a way to kick off Sunday. Bloody Sunday. There's 6 minutes left, boys and girls. Are Patronus going to do the unthinkable? I think before the game kicked off, Domino, it's a LAN. It's a LAN. It's 50-50. At 2-0 down, it's very much not 50-50. But here we are, talking about Patronus getting through to the quarterfinals. They are 4 virtual minutes plus stoppage time away from doing the unthinkable.
The unthinkable 8 ball.
It really, truly is. It's one of the most remarkable things I've seen if they can complete this turnaround. In my 2.5 years of calling games, we left it until I was in person to see the best turnaround I've ever done and seen. But they've got to do it. They've got to get over the line. It's Taziak. Beats his man.
It's a penalty. Stonewaller. 8 ball was a Stonewaller.
No.
It's Stonewaller 8 ball.
It's
it was an
heartbreaking.
absolute Stonewaller. Here we goes Dries. In my opinion, been man off the match for Patronus in the LAN. And they've given it to Polgish.
It's Polga.
The goal machine. He went middle
Here
last
we go.
time.
Oh, he dinked it! Oh, he's
Oh my! Polgish, the nerves 8 ball. The absolute nerves 8 ball. The nerves in him. That man has got nerves of steel.
I'm actually speechless. We might be it! Oh, big save from Dizzy. Wow. Wow. That could have been it, and they know it. Oh, my days. I mean, good luck to whoever's playing after this. It's going to be a very, very tough match. Wow. Oh, they're not finished, are they?
They're not finished
they're
here,
not
8 ball.
finished at all. Creativo into the box. Stabbed in. It's Taziak. Picks up the loose ball. Tackled once. Polga, though, shifts it onto the right. And cleared by Fletcher. And arguably the biggest cheer of the day. Wow. Wow.
I'm just going to quickly switch to comms. Look how close me and 8 ball are to the monitor.
I just stopped commentating at one point.
I think it was just screams and noises.
Yeah, yeah. I
mean, you can tell the buzz here of who you'd rather be in the camp. There is a subdued Fama, and we go back to see them. And look at the smiles, 8 ball. They look like they got the tails up. They look confident. They know a penalty is a coin flip.
I'm so glad you're here, Domino, because I can't commentate right now. I'm still processing what I've just seen.
Yeah, I'm not even breaking it down. I'm going to break it down later on. I'm not breaking down the game at the minute because we got another 15 virtual minutes until we kick back off 8 ball.
This is the only time I'm going to be glad for that stupid 45 seconds in between.
I can't have that on a LAN event. I can't have that on a LAN event as well. I get enough at home.
Well then. 3 goals apiece.
I don't think there was a team talk with Patronus. I think they were just talking about the game. I don't think anyone was.
Mate.
Yeah, I just don't think anyone was talking where the Fama have had a team talk there. What's next? And their aim is obviously to.
Well, they might not need one. It's headed down. The danger man wins. Gets the shot. I tell you what, that's a massive block.
I tell you what, the keeper weren't moving. 8 ball.
It was
the keeper weren't moving.
It was goal bound.
Keeper weren't moving.
Headed down, swept up nicely by Nicholas. You is the engine room. Travella over the shot wobble. That is if he can keep it in field position instead. That's fine.
They've got to pin him in here, 8 ball.
Yeah.
It's a good chance here. If you can win this first ball and pin them in.
They win it back though. It's Nayshaw. Over the top it goes.
Might be off.
Suspicion of offside. Suspicion's confirmed. Back it goes. 95 minutes gone. There is an eerie silence.
Oh no.
Oh no, it might erupt now because it's Polga on the ball. Gets it back.
What a tackle.
Big tackle. Nothing given this time. Viewers looking for the Hollywood pass. Instead finds Luis Fifa's feet.
You got to go back to him.
Weens. I'm still thinking about that Weens goal, Domino.
Yeah.
On the goal line. I've never seen it before. 50-50 with the goalkeeper.
Oh, you've got to give it. Lewis FIFA 8 ball, is
Every
out of his
time.
skin.
Oh, taken down by Fletcher! Oh,
What a block again, keeping it move 8 ball.
Wow. Wow.
They just need to play this chaos ball 8 ball.
Yeah.
Get the ball in the box. I don't think Fama can deal with it at the minute.
Introduce a little anarchy.
Absolutely.
Headed away. Picked up by Taziak, who's having
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. You've got to have to do it.
Hope you boys are enjoying this at home. I don't know how we're going to top this.
You can't do this. You
We've
can't.
peaked early.
Yeah, you can't do this at 9 o'clock. You genuinely can't do this at 9 o'clock.
And as if my throat wasn't bad enough after yesterday's 15-hour stream.
I don't know what's happening there. I'm nervous for both teams, 8 ball. I'm just so nervous for both teams.
They've kept it in.
Question mark.
Wow. Okay, here we go then. Taziak squares his man up. Good feet from him. Tried to go for that through ball. Polga's going to pick it up on the edge of the box. He got a bit of space. Gives it to Creativo.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. I think Creativo had enough
Whiskers.
time. I think he had enough time to...
Whiskers.
To Whiskers, yeah. Nayshaw, edge of the box, loads of space for Dreezy. Cuts it onto the right. Nicholas B is there. He's having a good game. Soaking up a lot of pressure, Patronus.
Oh, fantastic
Yeah,
work.
great work. Really, really good work. Down the line it goes. Taziak loses man. Gets half a yard. Gets to the byline. Back onto the left. Travella's it in. 2 men in the box. Reese wins the header.
Oh,
Nogueira takes
Nogueira.
it down. Good battle with Liam Ewers there as well. The ball gets cleared, and here is the 45 seconds of reflection time.
Thanks, Abel.
Which I need.
Again, it's going to be rinse and repeat 8 ball. It's going to be Patronus hoping or smelling something on the counter attack with the majority of pressure and possession coming from Famalicao. I can't see it going any other way. But the biggest chance of that half came to Patronus. 2 of them, great blocks.
Yeah, yeah. And at this point, anything can happen, and that's where we're at with this one. Genuinely, a lot of this game I've been speechless, which I appreciate is not great for a commentator, but yeah, I'm sure you can probably appreciate that. Cries Vamos.
Mikey said Nicholas B playing like a prime Kante.
He really is.
Yeah.
And he's needed to as well. The scary thing is he's been one of Patronus' best players and have conceded 3 goals, so it doesn't make any sense.
No.
But I think that's a testament to...
But this is what they need to do, 8 ball.
Yeah.
Get it up, get the flick-ons, that kind of R4P method, 8 ball. Just get the ball. Don't let the press cut you up, really. Get the ball into their half, see if you can win the knockdown, see if you can win the second ball. And for Fama, really, it's rinse and repeat, isn't it? Carry on.
I feel like there's a goal here.
I do. I don't know which way to go, the 8 ball. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like there is a goal here. The game deserves it. The game deserves some ecstasy, some more cheering. Either way, one of these teams is going home early doors, and it's going to be a crime, regardless of who it is, because both of them have performed so well for probably different reasons. But such is the nature of Sunday. One and done for one of these teams. They've got men over. Smudger gives it to Fletch. Step over.
I just thought it was the wrong decision.
Right.
Lewis FIFA had space to run 8 ball, and you've seen how
Smudger
dangerous.
held it up a little bit more, if I'm honest. He almost shifted the responsibility a little bit to Fletch. I don't think he wanted it that early. And we've seen Fletch when he gets the ball in the box as well. He's dangerous. I would have waited for him.
We've got 6 virtual minutes.
Wow, yeah, that went fast. 6 minutes remaining. Someone to be a hero, to send their team into the quarterfinals. Big money prizes too. That's a good corner. Taziak to the byline. They will get another corner. $4,000 for the winner. I can confirm that because I've seen the giant check. Back sticks, headed down. Well played, Matt DJ there in the nick of time. 3 players up for Patronus. I like this. Good positive thinking from these boys. The intention is there. Lewis FIFA again, take a bow. Van Mav. Collective groans from that side of the room. I think probably more from Van Mav than anyone else. He knows he's better than that. 2 minutes remaining. Brecha fires it off and wins. Probably for the goal.
Like he owed him money.
Yeah, wide up. This is going to penalties, isn't it? unless we see the most dramatic thing I've ever seen in pro clubs. Van Mav to Smudger. The gaffer. That's do you know what?
It's
a quality
chaos.
ball.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a quality ball. Just no one on the same wavelength. Stabbed in again. We're going all the way
my.
unless Taziet can do
Last
something
one.
here. Yeah, take him down.
You got to
Take
put him
his
down.
ass
You've got to put him
Take his
down.
ass
You've
down.
got to. that tackle was cheered. Here we go. We're straight in it, 8 Ball. We're straight in it. We're straight in it. There's no breaks here.
Wow. Who's going to be a hero? Is it going to be Edu Martins or is it going to be Dizzy? Ewers
stepping up first.
Keep it a long way.
That was a not great penalty.
Any penalty that goes in is a good penalty.
The eyes.
Dreezy down the
middle.
Oh,
fair enough. You know, Fama are the only ones that practice penalties as well. Of which way they're going to go.
Van Mav. Silence.
Oh!
Where Edu Martins makes the save. Now Nayshaw has the opportunity to compile some misery for this Patronus side. It is 2-1. Up steps one of the men of the match, Lewis FIFA.
That for me was never in doubt. I don't know why. When Lewis stepped up, it was never in doubt for me.
Wow. Here we go, Creativo. The cameraman finds the back of the net. It's been 3 world-class penalties for Famalicao. 3 from 3. Here's Smudger. Edu Martins is the hero, and here we go. A chance to cement their place in the quarterfinals. Slots it home.
What a
it's
game.
Nogueira.
I'll give it a clap. I'll give it a clap.
Confirmation that Famalicao are through. They
needed that is a game. I tell you,
they needed penalties to do it, but congratulations to Famalicao. Commiserations to Patronus. The rest of the LAN, you'll do very, very well to beat that.